Skypeia. During Skypeia, um, Nami was, she was exploring. She was like, she got on a wave rider and she was like, okay, let me see what's going on. Enru ended up killing another human from the Blue Sea World because they were on Skypeia, and she was like, what the? This nigga's, summoning lightning, and like I could get hit by that shit at any moment too, and get cooked like this guy. She witnessed like Sanji. She witnessed Sanji and Usopp get hit by lightning twice. And she saw fucking Enru's power when Zoro and Robin and um, Gonfall and Wiper couldn't, fuck around too anymore. Like they couldn't find niggas in a fight. That was, Enru versus all four of them. She saw that and she was like, man, I can't even like, do anything. She had to just follow. And then she thought Luffy was gonna be defeated too, but then she remembered because she's smart. She's like, wait a minute, Luffy's made of rubber, so any attacks that hit him that are lightning based ain't gonna hurt him. And she was right, and Luffy had, the upper hand there, and he was the only person who could fight him. It was like that and shit at that moment. Everybody else would have failed, but Luffy was the only one that could stand in his way. You know, Robin, Nami tried to, do what she could do. It wasn't helping. Um, strong. Her strength is a 69%, right? 63 for her speed. 62 for her durability. All right. 72 for her endurance. Okay. 70 or no 80 for her intelligence because she's smart, and 67 for her experience, with a 65 for her close skill, and the range skills is 68 as well. 79 for a recoup and 75 for her hacks. Or the 70 for overall power. Just even 70. Because that girl was, she had to play her cards right to survive. She was the first person to see Enru get hit like one singular person with lightning. The other ones that everybody else saw him like fucking, drop lightning on a whole bunch of people. But she saw him hit, some simple moves off. So she already knew that the guy was, powerful. Then she had to like, play games and just be like, okay, well, if nobody can stop him, then, I have to be around him. And then Luffy came and she was like, okay, Luffy can, maybe do something. And then Luffy ended up, saving everybody. Got down, back down to, the Blue Sea World and shit too. But stay cool, on the corner, because I was Nami during the Skypeia arc.